We all go a little mad sometimes.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
They're here.
Hi, I'm Lee, and get your fucking pig knuckle off my desk.
You come guzzling whore! And I'm Nathan.
And you're listening to
They're here.
podcast.
Were we not supposed to? Never mind.
It is there here.
Where we dissect.
Discuss.
Oh
Listen,
wow, that's the first time we've legitimately fucked up that basic part.
listen, she's on medication. She's very tired today.
She's medicated.
I went to go ask for a roll today, and she goes, soft roll or baguette? And I went, yeah, sure.
Well,
And
at
then
least
she just kind of like looked at me like, and I was like, what did you say?
she's just like a million miles away visibly. At least you weren't as bad as me when I asked for a COVID test and she was like, just the single one? I was like, yeah, just single use.
No, I want the renewable fabric one. I'll throw it in the dishwasher.
It's just the way
afterwards,
she might as well, like, when she came up from the desk, she might as well have done that creaking noise when she goes, what? And, yeah, so we doing a commentary again.
Yes, very, very easy week for us.
We taking a chill pill.
Yeah, for real. Also, like, chill pill also in terms of, like, theme. This movie is, like, very fun, very stupid, kind of, I think, our brand of horror comedy.
I call it funhouse horror.
It is. It really is. It's like a good popcorn movie. I feel like you could kind of watch this with anybody. It's not too extreme.
Oh, yeah.
But it's extreme enough for it to be, like, ridiculous. It's slapstick.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I would almost say that, like, comedy is, like, it's secondary genre.
Oh, to like horror, absolutely.
Yeah, but I suppose that comes with the territory with Sam Raimi. This is our first venture into Raimiville.
Yeah.
And we're doing Evil Dead 4.
Yeah. Deep. Deep Sam Raimi, deep friend of the pod.
Yeah. No, we're doing Drag Me to Hell this week.
2009.
Yeah, for real. I love the fuck out of this movie.
This is one of those films where, like, it's just slapstick. It's gory. I love how every time in this movie that what's her name again?
Christine Brown.
Every time she meets like the ghost of the old lady or like the demon, she gets like something in her mouth.
Yeah, for
it's
real.
so funny.
She really kind of does fit right into the Bruce Campbell role in this movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Where, like, I'm pretty sure she also does all her own stunts in this movie, give or take a
She
few.
gets fucked around in that
She
bedroom.
does. She gets picked up and, like, thrown around the room. She gets thrown into cabinets. She just gets, like, there's more than a couple of scenes where she just gets, like, maggots dumped in her mouth.
I love it.
Or,
Or
like,
eyeballs like
formaldehyde and
flung
shit.
into her face.
Yeah.
I love it.
But also, she hits the shit out of an old lady in this movie. I fucking love
that.
her, bro.
Take your fucking kid and keep it, and shoves it in her mouth and slams it
The
shut.
ruler, yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, do you want to just jump right in?
Absolutely. So, go ahead. So, like, definitely, like, if you're about to watch along with us, we do this basically because we want to do it like a watch along thing, and you can listen to us doing a commentary and whatnot. So, if you are looking to watch along with us, we'll be talking obviously about the scenes and funny shit, but like, if you're going to listen to us right now, we are going to press play in 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, cool. The old school Universal logo.
Oh, I love this. You see, this is classic golden era Hollywood to me.
Yeah, this always makes me think of Jaws, though.
Ben-Hur. For
Really?
whatever reason, it just reminds me of Ben-Hur. I
Like,
don't
this
know
is
why.
the Universal logo I grew up with.
You know, or Cleopatra.
I actually have never seen Cleopatra.
Have you not?
No, I'm very familiar with the visuals and stuff.
Fucking, that thing is nearly 4 hours long. It's great.
Most expensive movie of its time.
Speaking of what's actually 4 hours long is Beau is Afraid. Did you watch the trailer? You watched the trailer, didn't you?
I'm kind of not that intrigued.
I'll watch it.
I have faith in Ari Aster, but like, I don't know. Not enough flower crowns. So we open up in 1969 Pasadena. I don't know, there's anything kind of set in like 60s California, I'm all over, but this
Shansadina.
this like occult mansion I want it so bad. I want to be a rich Latin witch who lives in a giant fucking mansion with like stained glass windows and stuff.
With a whole goddamn ballroom dedicated to her seances. A whole ballroom. I love it.
With like one little table in the middle of it. It's ridiculous.
Dime, tell me what he has done.
So this little kid, he like stole a silver necklace from a quote unquote gypsy wagon. We don't really use that word anymore. But you know, it was the 60s. It was a different time.
Yeah.
But I do love this. We were kind of saying... We kind of debated on whether or not to do this. That is an ugly-ass
necklace.
You stole that one? Are you serious? That dad could get it, though. You know what? I'm gonna keep him as an option for Human Chair of the Week, because Justin Long is the only other dude in this movie I can remember, and he's not that hot.
Oh, wow. I gotta say, though, I love the differentiation of, like, how demons look and the visual aspect that's put into this film with Sam Raimi and how he's obviously portrayed demons before in, like, the Evil Dead series and stuff. Yeah, and it's usually always the same thing. It's white sclera contacts with some green pigment on their skin.
It's gonna have pointy teeth and stuff.
But with this, it's full on... you know, goat head, demon-esque, but, you know, I was about to say Beelzebub, but...
like Baphomet, kind of.
Very Baphomet, yeah, exactly.
So this kind of mixes different, like, forms of the occult where... Okay, this is... I'm just going to be quiet for a sec, because this scene...
It's everything.
Juan!
We're coming down there, don't move!
Now, as stupid as this movie is, this scene... Juan! This scene is like kind of insane because we literally get to see a child, like in silhouette. I will give it, just dragged into hell.
Yeah. The one thing I think is very strong and striking with this, first of all, obviously, is the quite literal arms reaching out from hell. It's very, very original Catholic imagery.
And we get to see that's actually stretched all across her house. We have Mary, or the Guadalupe.
La Virgen de Guadalupe.
But also that scene where, like, when they're first coming in, they can see this kid is, like, plagued by demons, but there's, like, variation in their looks.
Yeah.
Some have, like, really long claws. Some have, like, just hooves.
Oh, hooves. Yeah,
Some have, like goat, like... I don't know if I would call a goat's foot a hoof, because they're split.
Yeah,
like a doe foot, kind of, where it's like split in the middle. It's not like a horse's hoof.
Yeah. Now this opening kind of sequence, you know, the way most of them are just like boring, you know, usually black and white photography or some shit, and yeah, exactly, where it's very just it's visual and it keeps you interested straight through, because oftentimes the opening credits and like the things like the you know, the producing companies and all of that is honestly just such a drag to get through, and this explanation of how it's like 3 days it comes for you. You think everyone looks like Kate Bush,
other chick.
But I do enjoy this and I love it, like that full on 3 days for the curse to develop. Day 1, day 2, you can see the cunt on day 3, and he's come to get her. You know what I mean?
It's the most we actually see of the Lamia in this movie. It kind of pissed me off that we they had more effects originally set to see the Lamia. Music by Christopher Young, also effects by Greg Nicotero. I don't know why it's always so funny to see him like billed as Gregory Nicotero, or I'm like, that's so formal. I only ever hear people refer to him as Greg Nicotero.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this is a good one in the kind of David Fincher school, where it's not just credits. It's like they're kind of telling you the story.
Yes.
Like they give you like stuff to go off of, you know?
I think it's really striking. I love this because like this is also like very referential to like you know, those old engravings of like the witch's Sabbath and all of that kind of thing. It's striking imagery that just straight up is like, you're going to hell.
And
3 days.
This happened before, you know?
And the plot is simple. The plot is simple as fuck. And it's great, you know?
Yeah. That's why I think this one is kind of like perfect for a commentary, because it's like, it's very easy to kind of walk through. Like, you could almost get it done in one sentence. You know, chick is cursed, chick gets dragged into hell.
Yeah.
Or no, chick is cursed, chick tries to avert curse.
Chick gets tormented.
Chick fails. Yeah.
She fails, dragged to hell. It's great. Simple, clean.
No, I love this. I love Christine Byrne as a character, because she's trying to like train out her southern accent and stuff. You know,
the mouth sounds abound when the mouth is round. Yeah,
sounds abound when the mouth is round.
And to be fair, like that sort of southern accent doesn't really, apart from obviously the the dinner scene with the parents, it often really doesn't get brought up. You know what I mean?
But it's just kind of her own personal struggle of her trying to like fit in and all this kind of stuff. She also used to be fat. We get to see this.
That's me. I would, like, you know me, I will literally buy a whole fucking cake to myself for no reason.
I don't know how many parties you've shown up to and you're like, would anybody like 5 toffee slices or whatever, you know? Sure.
I've never heard you complain once about it.
I'm not complaining, I just pointed it out.
So she's obviously, she's not the bank manager, but she wants assistant manager. She is looking to be an assistant manager's position. She wants to take it, but there is another guy, Stuart, fucking Stuart, man, Stuart, and basically, the both of them are trying to suck up and get the position. There's nothing really malevolent or maleficent.
Well, I can give you some context to that.
Stew.
Are you open to that? Stew with just a U. So, just because of the time this was made, this is 2009 in America. This is the housing crash. So, them being lenders and stuff are kind of evil. It's very easy to look at them as evil in this way. Now, Stu is much more willing to like fuck people over, and she isn't in like kind of at the jump. Like we'll get to that in a minute when I think what is it, Anushka or something like that comes in. We'll find out.
Anushka,
but it is something
Mrs.
like that though.
Sylvia Ganush.
There you
Ganush
go, Ganush. Yeah.
Ganush.
That's what it is. There was an ushk sound there. Christine is like not so willing to fuck her over, but they've also given her too many extensions. So on one hand, you feel bad for Christine because it's like she is trying to help her, but also on the other hand, she is just doing her job, but also her job at this time is kind of predatory.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. The sort of like the context behind that was like you pay it back, I don't know, maybe over 25 years for a house, right? Yeah. You would accumulate nearly 10, 13, between 10, 13 and 20 grand worth of interest rate growing over 25 years. Yeah. So like you would end up paying, let's say if it was 375, you would end up paying nearly 400,000.
Like you're fucked.
Yeah, absolutely. You will never... it's just really difficult.
Well, that's how the whole thing crashed. Again, I was but a child in 2009. Obama had just become president.
Those were the halcyon days.
So if like these bankers are kind of looked at in a way where it's like they're giving out more than they know that you can afford.
Oh yeah,
like that's the kind of predatory aspect of it. So there's Justin Long, by the way. Just for some reason, just always kind of like annoys me in movies.
He's a nerd. He's a total nerd, and there's I don't know. There's something about him that's just
kind of geeky.
Yeah, like, and it's not in a good way.
Like, you know, fuck Justin Long.
Yeah,
I don't know. He always kind of plays like a similar-ish character. I mean, I really, really like him in Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Again, that's kind of my reference point for him. But I always kind of see him playing his character from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
You know, just like this kind of like, he's always kind of like whiny and
dweeb.
Kind of a neo-Marxism dweeby. You know?
Well, obviously now, her overhearing the conversation between him and his mother, the mother obviously is like very well-off, rich white woman fish. Yeah. She is like the type that's just like, look, you can do better. And she doesn't try to hide it. Yeah. You know, it's so bad. It's awkward.
It's like he eventually does stand up for her, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's too fucking late, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
So this is her kind of... it was like turkey no mayo or whatever.
No mayo.
She's kind of doing all the like grunt
work.
Fuck
you, Stu.
Like, she's doing all the stuff that like she thinks will get her the position, but also she's not doing any of the like actual hard stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like again, Stu is kind of, I think they're both kind of like begging for Ganesh's case.
Oh yeah, because hers is like the
like it's a bigger deal.
It's the big deal. It's a
harder sell, or it's
like
a harder thing to close off.
Exactly, that's the thing. He's saying is like, look, it's your call, but if you close it off, hey, you know what I mean?
Applique ahora.
Look at this guy getting a fucking those like
Lakers tickets.
Lakers tickets. Yeah. Oh, I always thought, like, when I looked at this, I always thought that was CGI. I don't know why. It was just the way they moved, I guess.
There is kind of a weird... So here's Sylvia now. Kind of the typical, to use an outdated term, quote-unquote gypsy look.
Yeah.
Like she's literally got, like if I had to draw a babushka, it would look like this woman.
Yeah. You know, the one eye, which I
love.
I love that eye.
Dude! Oh, God.
That's a running theme with her, is the phlegm is... Anytime she shows up, a la the demon, it's always the mouth. It's the... Blah, 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 blah,
and it's gooey and
you know,
wet.
The sickness took my eye.
Now look, if I had to lose a body part, take one of my eyes. Because I can
really?
Get a glass eye. That's so cunt.
Yeah.
A solid white glass eye.
I always think of Willem when he said that he wanted his auntie's glass eye, and like they buried it with her or something. I was like, you son of a bitch!
I'd be pissed. Give me that fucking thing. What is she going to use it for? If God's real, she'll have 2 eyes in heaven.
You know, in fairness, the one thing I always love about Mrs. Ganesh, right, is that one moment where she's just like, let me just be human for a second.
Yeah.
And just like relax. And like she takes that sweet and she just sits back and she's just like, oh my God, that's so nice. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
this,
like you
right?
do feel bad for her, but then also,
God,
Jesus Christ!
Now just watch. This is a human reaction. You know, I
and
just
it's like
love
you do
that.
feel bad for her, but also
Yeah.
she's so willing to just instantly curse this woman to hell.
Oh yeah.
But it's like I don't know how ready she was. It's only until she's literally begging.
Yeah.
Like where she's literally on her knees and she's made a spectacle of.
And you shame me. And like, so like again, the sort of like how do you say that? The drive to like put oneself more above others.
Yeah.
And that's innately human, and it's not a condemnable.
So is that. She just poured the whole fucking bowl of sweets into her bag. Look, that's what they're there for.
Yeah, and like it's not innately inhuman to want to put yourself before others. It's not. But the thing is, the way this is portrayed is straight up just like, you're fucking evil for closing my goddamn house on me. You know what I mean?
And it's like, but look, also, well, see, again, it's very hard because you do feel bad for both sides.
Yeah.
That's why, like, this is kind of a...
This is that Midsummer argument. You know, the good for her argument.
Yeah. Well, because it is. It's like, look, it's also the kind of argument for me of the Jodie Foster thing, where it's like, this girl is from the country and she's in LA and she's trying to do better for herself. And in a way, you almost feel like she mightn't have done this if she hadn't overheard that conversation with Justin Long's parents.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of, to me, this is kind of like a, you know what, I'll show them kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? But also see, it's weird. She's doing her job, but your job is evil.
Yeah.
I also can't touch shit. I literally look like her most days. Like, how often do I show up to your house with a babushka headscarf and a big sunglass and a big overcoat and a solid white eye?
I swear to God, if you ever get down on your knees on my doorstep and you go, you shame me!
Yeah. Oh, but like, there also is something sad about just seeing an old woman beg for something.
It's just one of those things where you're just like, these are the people you should be respecting.
Oh.
You know, these are the people that are meant to be the ones we look up to in society, and it's the other way around now. Oh, my mother's grave, I beg.
Yeah, look, they also don't do anything to like gloss her up a little bit, you know? Like, they make her look... Like, our first intro to her is like these black cracked fingernails.
Yeah.
And she's got one white Marilyn Manson eye and like yellow, like dark brown teeth.
Yeah.
And she spits up like bright green phlegm. Oh.
You shame me. I come to you for help.
And you shit. So she's Dracula now?
And like the music, even the music is swelling for you to make her feel really bad for her.
It's because you think that this woman is going to be out on the street afterwards. First of all, if you ever come at me like that, old or not, I'm kicking your fucking teeth in.
Absolutely. I don't care if
Get
you're
her
90
out
years
of
of
here.
age. Like, I sort of, you know when old people get in a queue and they skip the queue, they know what they're fucking doing.
Listen, you've been around for 90 years, you should know how it works. Okay, I'm not going to respect you because you didn't die young. Also, there's the Evil Dead car.
I love that. Those subtle connections is great.
It's in all of Raimi's movies.
Yeah.
I always forget she's
look,
in this movie.
there
Octavia
she is!
Spencer, yeah.
Oh, Octavia.
I always forget she's in this. It's weird because I always remember her so prominently and stuff, and then I forget that she's always kind of like, at least back then, she was always kind of a bit player and stuff.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite actresses, though. I'm always like, oh shit, she's in this.
Oh, the McPherson, that's the one. So Stu like screws her over to get to close this deal with the McPherson, some company or some such bullshit, and that's the one that's like, if you do that, oh, there she is again. She's in the background again. That's what she does to, you know, get ahead, basically.
But it's basically dangled over her head that, like, if you do this case, you get the assistant manager. You're willing to do all that for assistant manager. Well, I suppose if you don't know hell is real and curses are real.
Do you believe in curses? Do you think, like,
I have a weird sense of, like,
or even just like negative karma
and stuff like that. Very much so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do believe in all that kind of stuff. I've said on this podcast before, I'm not religious in the, like, Catholic sense.
You're spiritual,
but it's spiritually definitely. I do pray. I don't wish ill will on people because I think that's fucked up and weird.
Yeah.
And also there have been times where I've wanted negative stuff for people and it's come back to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, even if there is no God or universe, whatever, listening to me, it's like, if you act like an asshole, people treat you like an asshole.
Exactly.
Like, it is as simple as that. And I think this movie is kind of a good example of that on its face.
I gotta say, the one thing that I loved about this film when it tries to rack up any tension or things like that, especially with those kind of side sweeping shots of the car and knowing that Ganush is around, right?
Yeah.
Is those violins, the harping
they
violins.
Right up,
yeah, I just love it because it's tension grabbing, and it's suddenly you're just like, not that you want to associate, you know, violins with only gypsies,
Jesus
but
Christ.
it's sort of a thing, and
it's the quote unquote gypsy theme song that comes up in this movie. I love this reveal so much, though. Strong. That image, for some reason, like backlit. With,
the eye,
yeah. You got yourself in debt, honey. Fuck her up!
Oh, she tries to go for the ring.
And Jesus Christ. I always wondered, what kind of fastening does she have on that hoop earring? Because look, I'm wearing a hoop earring right now.
Yeah.
Try to pull that out. Give it a yank.
I don't...
Give it a yank.
Wow.
No, look.
No.
They just come out. They're made for that. Like, you can't just have, like, metal hardware in your ear because of reasons like this. Fuck her up!
Oh, her hair. She keeps getting hair.
Yeah, this is the first of the many Evil Dead scenes in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, like, Ganush is fully just, like, even alive, she's just turning into a demon.
Yo, she witch. Yeah.
Yeah, like, she's fully creeping her out.
Like, she's a deadite. Like, she already looks like what you would picture, like, a witch to look like.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Oh my god, it's so good, though.
Oh, she pops the clip.
Oh, but wait, it's this shot where she bashes into the dashboard.
Oh.
And then she gets then when she puts the dentures back in, I think she puts them in upside down. Like, her bottom teeth are on the top. Oh, yeah. But they're all cracked and stuff, so they look demonic. She's gumming her! Like, so much. Like, I don't know how you can't just laugh at this.
It's just so gross.
Like, this is one of those where, like, oh, yeah, she puts it upside down, I think. Now, this is a movie where physics do not apply.
I mean, there is no way that ruler goes...
Like, it becomes a projectile. Oh my god. She just...
kicks
this
her
is Sparta.
out.
Kicks this bitch out of the fucking thing. Also, she's got some virility for an old woman.
She damn right. I mean, like, what? How old would you guess she is?
See, I don't know. Probably in her 70s.
I was gonna say 70s as well. It's 80. No, 70s. Yes.
Like, she's not decrepit yet, but she is an older woman.
Yeah.
But she also could just have, had a hard life.
I love the way she just like puts her forehead against the glasses, just like.
Like, it's weird ages and stuff like that. Like with my nanny, like I don't know, if I walked past my nanny in the street, I wouldn't be like, that's a 60-something-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Where
the fuck did this bitch get that break from?
Oh, from the cinder block factory.
This woman just fully, like, assaulting this woman.
Fuck her up.
She just grabs a goddamn button.
It's not even my coat. Oh, it's so good.
You know the thing about...
You've become hypnotized by this woman.
Yeah. You see, the thing about these types of curses and the way she portrays it as, it's not like, I'm casting, lightning from my fingers or whatnot.
Yeah.
She does these incantations, which are, first of all, probably either Aramaic or Enochian in base, and then she also breathes upon it. So she puts her own, how will I say it, like, disgust, hatred, her
like, it's
own,
very personal.
Yeah, and then she steals it and she gives it back. She makes sure that the person who receives the curse is given back the item that they took.
Yeah.
And it just seems like, because I always think back to the way, this is going to sound like a random kind of case for it, right? But I always think back to the way J.R.R. Tolkien described how people like Gandalf and Saruman used magic in Middle-earth, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't because they were like, mini angels from paradise. It was because they knew how to manipulate the elements around them. And I always think like that's how magic should work, because it's just a type of science that nobody understands anymore or has forgotten about.
It's actually, there is a term for that. It's called not supernatural, it's called preternatural, where it's something that hasn't been like discovered yet. It's like how you refer to the supernatural or like paranormal things. People kind of refer to that as preternatural science.
Yeah. I just find it really interesting because it's not, bells and whistles and things like that. It's like the wind.
I was going to say, wind is a big theme in this.
Yeah, and it's the same in The Exorcist as well.
And in Final Destination, the wind is death. But with this, she was cursed with Lamia, which is a Jewish demon.
Yes.
So I'm thinking like kind of, where is this woman from? Maybe maybe kind of Russian, or
I was just going to say kind of mid-European.
Yeah. Somewhere not quite from this part of Europe, but somewhere over that way.
Yeah. Eastern Europe.
Not quite France, not quite Italy, somewhere kind of above. Somewhere Scando-Slavikistan,
Yes. So the Lamia is an ancient and powerful Jewish demon that can be called upon by evil sorcerers or witches, as well as gypsies, who seek revenge on people who have wronged them. Once the curse is given, the Lamia will haunt the victim before it ultimately opens a portal to hell and drags them in.
That sucks.
Doesn't it?
I hate when that happens.
It's a terrible
Shocking
thing.
monkey head.
So they're in the
palm reader.
The palm readers sidekick, quote unquote.
Cross my palm with silver. You see, there is a lot of mixing of stuff.
This is a jar of dirt.
Is Hindu.
Yes.
Yeah, like, because there's Kali and Shiva and Ganesh and stuff in the back.
But is the jar of dirt going to help?
Yeah.
If you don't want it, give it back.
I'll give you 25 quid.
No.
I'll give you 25 quid for that.
Then it
dirt.
helps.
Cross my palm with a silver. A what? Cross my palm with a silver. Give me a pound.
I sort of love this sort of, how do I describe it? When obviously
Namaste.
He just namaste the fuck away from me, them. You know what I mean? He straight up tells them that. Like, I love it. He's like,
Namaste
I'll take
over
50
there.
quid.
Yeah,
you know?
Namaste in your lane.
He goes, platinum.
Not even 20. Nice. I was going to say a platinum Amex card. Now, look, for some reason, like, I always want my house to look like something like this. Or like the...
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro's house. Or like, I always forget his name. The guy who owns Gizmo at the start of Gremlins, his shop.
Oh yeah, the very Fu Manchu better work.
Yeah,
you know.
Seriously though, just like a house where people are like, what's that?
You want to know that there is miles and miles of incense ashes hidden and scattered around the house. Yeah. That's what you want people to know.
Flick your cigarette ash anywhere, doesn't it? Sure,
it doesn't matter though.
Rug, why don't you?
There are miles and miles of books everywhere. I mean, why not?
But that's it, you know. It's like I just want like a cool, like kind of archivist looking house with like cool shit in it, plenty of little wooden boxes and what's in there, you know, plenty of wall hangings, a nice carved chair, a crystal ball away from the window because that's how you burn your fucking house down.
Of course.
When they buy a crystal ball and they tell you to cover it, it's not because there's spirits in it; it's because it's a magnifying glass.
That's true.
Also because spirits.
And the one thing I love about the background is the lights are never stable. Like, look at the lamp just behind her head; they're all kind of hidden and moving. Yeah, it's just like the Lamia is never leaves her.
Like, yeah, it's always in the scene with her in some way, shape, or form. So the Lamia, when it's not on screen, is represented kind of by wind or by flies in this movie. But that's kind of typical infestation imagery. We get that in The Exorcist and in the Amityville Horror too.
Yeah, it's true. And Hereditary as well. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, that's
no, it is Hereditary.
That's ants, right?
Yeah, but there's black flies and shit like that. Remember, there's like very, very obviously jet black CGI flies.
Oh yeah. Oh, spare me. And there's the violins, you know.
There be a gypsy around these parts. I like Loki hates saying that word, but like that is the trope that she is in this movie. Now this is a kind of movie that we don't get anymore, because you can't really just have quote unquote gypsies as like an evil character because they're gypsies. I suppose they do kind of categorize her as a witch kind of in this movie. Yeah, I mean like. Loads of people just refer to her as you know, the gypsy. Yeah. And also, like, not to mention, like, when they do go to the house later on, I mean, you kind of can't say she was a witch. You kind of straight up just be like, this is the gypsy community, you know what I mean? Whacking ass bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Also, doesn't that nun in the background look like Trump?
Oh, I gotta take my Lexapro, speaking of Trump.
Enjoy it.
Oh, you know what, guys, if you're ever thinking about going on Lexapro,
do it.
Be prepared to not have any energy, but you won't feel depressed.
In the Emperor Palpatine sort of sense.
Do it.
Do it. So, like, he straight up is just like, get the fuck... seriously, I love you, but namaste the fuck away from me.
Do it, as one word, is just do it.
It's one of those things where, like, you gonna... You look, I'm gonna tell you how to protect yourself, but stay the fuck away from me.
But I'm not gonna do it for you.
I'm not gonna do it for you. I ain't getting
involved. I don't care
involved.
if you have a platinum card.
Yeah. Actually, that's what he says. I think he says, like, just take your money, just go. You know?
It's like, oh, I'm not a palm reader. I'm a card reader. Is what it is. God, imagine just being in a car with Justin Long. Oh.
That would be one quiet ass drive.
I mean, even like I suppose I literally would just talk to him about Jeepers Creepers if I ever met him. But like even in Barbarian, you've seen Barbarian, haven't you?
Yeah.
He kind of plays. That
he's
same,
the douchebag.
He kind of plays that same character, douchebag rapist.
Yeah. Disgusting. Gross and disgusting.
Oh, that's a great movie. We need to
also,
talk about
is that Lexus?
Look, I love this fucking house.
Oh, the kitten.
Like, to me, I don't really care about your super big condo in LA. I want to see your like home in LA. She's also supposed to be like Wind again. She's also supposed to be like up and coming. She has a house, like a 2-story house in Pasadena. She has a house and a car and a pet. Fucking hell, dude.
And plants.
Doing well. Oh, and she's got the Apple Mac. Anytime you see the Apple uncovered, watch. We'll look at the credits. Apple sponsored this movie in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely. For sure. The one thing, if you have a house, you fucking made it. Also, why are you putting that fucking cat on that table?
She has a house in 2009 during the market crash, you know? She can't be in this city for... What is it?
Trying so hard.
It's mud pie or whatever, or dirt cake? Pork queen. Oh my god, that's me. Emma, if you're listening,
oh my god,
me.
that Photoshop.
That is a cochon grande, which means big pig in French. Silence my phone real quick.
Oh, this is where the Lamia... Sorry, I don't want to presume its gender. This is where the Lamia begins its torment of...
Like, this is the same day.
Yeah. So, and again, remember, this film literally takes place over 3 days. It might as well be Romeo and Juliet at this point.
Yeah.
But, I love the sense that he uses those big scraping noises of the gate at the back. It's just... ugh, you know?
I'd see, I actually think it works very effective. I actually would almost rather they never show us the Lamia, because the one shot we do get of it outright looks terrible.
Well,
it's a CG shot of a goat head being like, ah! And it looks bad.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't know if you're remembering it very well. Wait until you see it. It's terrible.
But I don't hate it because this is one of those very few films that shows us an actual goat demon. Do you know what I mean?
I would rather see it all in silhouette or in shadow, or just make it look good, because we can see that they have good goat puppetry later on in this movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know, and it's literally the same. We'll just wait until you see it. Oh wait, I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
It's in a window at one point. She's got a Dutch barn door. Do you know how fucking expensive they are? I don't feel bad for this rich white bitch at all.
This is the one I love. It's the shadow of the goat that shows up first.
That's what I prefer, though. You know, or have a good fucking goat puppet. They literally could have just used that same goat puppet from earlier.
It's true.
And, you know, chopped off the legs and made it tall. Made it anthropomorphized. She had anthropomorphized.
Oh.
Also, who just has a flashlight and ready for their
This is great.
Yeah.
This was very well done, because this legitimately gave me fear.
Yeah. It's kind of zoetrope in that way, a kind of nightlight-ish. See, I prefer that. But also, I don't like the idea of it just be that silhouette kind of looked like a human head with goat horns. I'm like, no, I want a goat head. You know?
Or at least a very weird... a John Carpenter-esque version of a goat head. Not a human and goat head, a goat head.
Like a were-goat kind of thing.
Exactly. I want, give me full furry, not in that sense, full furry, creepy John Carpenter goat demon. You know?
Oh, of course, that.
Every time. With a big dick.
I know, I say that all the time.
Just give me a goat demon.
I haven't had the time.
I just want a goat demon. That's all I want. You know? How hard?
For real, sometimes in my mind, I'm like, look, don't show me the show me the unimaginable. Give it your best fucking shot. I think we've talked about Cthulhu and stuff like this on this podcast before, where it's like, look, do your fucking best. I know a bunch of Lovecraft and shit like this is supposed to be so horrific you can't even imagine what it looks like. And I'm like, I think you should try, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much you can't imagine it. I mean, there are artists for the past how many 50, 70, 80 years that
but I want it in a movie.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, look at that.
I know
iPod
a Cthulhu
holder.
looks like that. Remember those? This movie is so 2009. It's weird. The dawn of new technology really is the iPhone, before the iPhone and afterwards. Because I'm pretty sure if we see a cell phone in this movie, it's got buttons. I think their first iPhone was 2010.
Was it flip up? I think she uses a flip up. Yes, she does. She uses a flip up because the demon shows up. No, Ghana shows up on her. It's great. Also,
the drama of slamming your Motorola Razr shut or whatever it was, you know.
God, I really wanted a Motorola Razr.
They're so fat though. I remember that was the first flip phone I saw. My nanny got one, and I was like, whoa, this is a spacecraft. What is this? There's no internet on this? And it cost you like 25 fucking quid worth of credit to get on it, you know?
Oh my god, those are the halcyon days. Also, can we just talk about rustic florals for spring?
2009, groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking. Enamel bangles.
What the? Oh god. A wrought iron bed.
Can you imagine having sex on that thing?
No.
It would just be...
Seriously, even putting a pillow behind... Like, that's, you know, that old trick. You put a pillow behind your headboard so it doesn't smash against the wall. You couldn't do that with this thing.
No, you fucking couldn't, bro.
Thanks for fucking me on wrought iron, Justin.
Also, how many pillows does Justin have? How many pillows does she have?
It's her bed.
He has 3 pillows.
Also, she's wearing a ribbed knit sweater in bed, you freak. Close your window if you're cold.
Christ. And that's a blue bottle fly.
See, I'm a freak like that. Like, oh, that was weird. I can't remember the last time I saw the camera lens being called out in a movie like that. Or doesn't it go like in her nose?
Why?
Or like in her eyelid or something?
No, I think it's in her nose. Look at that. Look how good that fly is versus the flies we got in Hereditary.
It's just because the flies in Hereditary, whatever the filter was on the movie,
just made it look strange.
It's because the flies were darker than the dark in the room.
Yeah.
It looked fucking weird. Now look, it's one fly, you know, a little bit of protein.
I mean, you swallow 8 spiders, you know, in your entire life.
I don't mind that. Oh, she's getting essayed by a fly right here. I don't know if you would actually notice a fly crawling into your mouth like that. Although, have you ever had that like traumatic moment of like walking down the street or whatever and you swallow a fly or a fly goes up your nose or something?
No.
I think that's way more common. I feel like Lena knows what's up. Lena, if you can hear me, you know what's up. Sorry, I have guests over. Oh, it's so good! The dry maggots and everything. And look, her mouth was open! It's like she just literally has a whole mouthful of maggots. You know what? I respect the fuck out of this actress for really letting that shit happen.
Oh, yeah. She did it. She did that damn thing.
She said, look, I'm in a Raimi movie. I have insurance. Fuck me up.
I have insurance. But, like, the one thing I do notice, I mean, obviously about that jump scare in particular, is how she begins to Ganush begins to like deteriorate.
Yeah.
And like in that scene, obviously, and also the fact that her hair begins to resemble how the Lamia looks.
Yeah.
As well, which I appreciate because like it's where like Sylvia Ganush begins to kind of overtake how you expect the demon to look like, you know. I appreciate that, the subtle detailing of that, you know?
Yeah, see, I'm also very happy with having her kind of be a stand-in and her becoming more goat-like.
Yeah.
Versus showing us, oh, you're pregnant with just a long baby. Fuck.
I thought you were going to say pregnant with the fly.
Good thing it's legal here to get that thing out of me.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
First of all, Stu with a U.
Back off.
Get off my fucking desk. Oh my god, this is the nosebleed scene.
Oh my god, she practically comes on him in blood.
Because it's literally she like angles her head back and like
not
rockets just like
Is Octavia Spencer in this scene? Is she in there somewhere?
I don't know where she crops up in this because it seems weird to me that they would just have her be a background.
I guarantee you she's probably a deleted scene.
Yeah, this is where my opening line comes from. See, that's another shot where it looks weirdly CG or green screen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I look at it and like I always thought that that was CGI. You know,
but like
I mean?
even his head and everything, it looks comped in. Get your filthy pig knuckle off my desk. Yeah, see, that's how you talk like a banker, girl.
I love it. Oh, there she is.
Oh, I love it so much, and the blood is the right color.
Christine.
Yeah, I know. It's all over my desk.
Christine.
Can you hold on? I'm bleeding out of my face.
Oh my god, her entire hand is bloody and sad.
It's so good.
Did I get it in my mouth?
See, this is another example of like physics do not apply.
No.
I don't think you can lose that much blood through your face and have it not be like an emergency.
Yeah.
Look at that. It looks like somebody threw. It looks like Carrie.
And Stu being a little
I'll take
shady
this
bitch.
bloody file, shall I?
Okay, all right, okay.
Blood stains. Okay,
it needs to be said, right?
go ahead.
And there's the car. There's the car. We see she give us the car. Give us the car.
Oh, it's all over itself. Oh,
And there's the
shit.
the
Ash Williams
violins
is
again
here.
and the fiddles.
The
you know.
Gypsy theme song.
Yeah. I love all the birds of paradise though. That's the one thing I noticed in this is a lot of birds of paradise.
I didn't know that a bird of paradise was named a bird because it looked like a bird in flight. I thought it was named a bird in paradise because it looked like a weird bird's head.
No.
You can see that though.
I can see why you would say that for sure.
Oh hell yeah, we got bone art
And
trees.
windy trees.
Okay, Morticia, relax.
Oh, speaking of Morticia, did you hear she's replacing Gwendolyn Christie as the new headmistress of Nevermore?
And her name is Miss Vespertine, which is a
Ooh.
Bjork album.
Love it.
Now, look, this is also another house I would absolutely fucking live in.
I love the overgrowth of the flowers and the vegetation outside.
That's what I want. I don't want a perfectly well kept garden. Like, you want a little bit of like
Nature
wildity
taking
to
over.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. I like when people cut down ivy off their house. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's that one house in Leakston Village that's between where the shoemaker is and the charity shop. You
Yes,
know? And
I
it's
know the
just got
exact
ivy
one.
all growing up.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Or even our old school.
You used to be a little fat girl, didn't you?
Fat girl. Kiss me, fat girl.
I can tell.
Look at that round little face of yours. We're
was
not
such
like
a
to
read.
have fat here. Now bite yourself.
Get your pig knuckle off my door.
Shit, you have pig knuckle here?
Have you got a fucking beef cheek?
Gotta dip. Shut up. Look, this is my house.
Look, it's practically the birds.
There's taxidermy all over the walls. There's wall hangings.
That's not
They
even
haven't got a
good
door. They've got
taxidermy.
beaded. They've got a beaded door.
doors.
I never understood the appeal of a beaded door.
I always thought they were interesting. My nanny used to have one.
Yeah, same. But then you gotta walk through them and stuff. It's like, just have a door. Just get rid of the door.
Also, can you imagine how like unsanitary they'd be?
For real. Now it's caught in my hair. Oh, look, this is gorgeous.
Also, if I ever have a funeral, I want this.
You will. This is basically an Irish funeral.
Look, there are people eating, drinking, betting, playing poker.
That is an Irish funeral.
Oh God! And you have the fiddle being played. You have an image, but
You
you know
celebrate
what?
life. You don't fucking.
Yeah.
You don't get morose over death. That's for after the fact. Get off the corpse. No, that is the fakest looking corpse I've ever seen in my whole life.
And
The formaldehyde, bro. Ew. But also, the CG really annoys me in this because it doesn't stay on her. It just completely, like she's become hydrophobic.
She just grabs more hair.
This girl is gonna be bald on one side of her head by the end of this movie, bro. But no,
If you didn't think it was Gypsy now, look at what she's wearing.
Look at it though. She's wearing like a what would you even call that? Like a belly dancer like belt.
Yeah. Oh.
I want that. That's what I want at my funeral. Open mouth, open eyes.
It's just
I want to
directly
be
staring at
taxidermied
you.
like this. I want it to be like those illusion paintings where it's like wherever you walk, it looks like the eyes are following you.
Okay, so like look at these illustrations. I fucking love this shit. Give me a visual aspect like this and I'm all over it.
Yeah, show me, not tell me.
Like that's exactly it. And I love the way he starts. It's like, I know exactly what you got. The lamia.
Oh, the lamia. I went to school with her.
Like he's got a fucking recipe for her. Like, I know exactly what you need.
Like this is the second lamia case he's done this week.
Yeah. It's a regular occurrence. The lobby is very busy.
Very popular at the moment. I do always wonder, can a demon only haunt like fuck with one person at a time?
That's a good fucking question.
Like was there another while Pazuzu was in Reagan, is that the only place he could be?
Yeah, that's true.
You know? Or
Like,
they're,
is
like,
his
bound.
conscience, like, separated and shit?
Exactly. Like, is she the only person cursed by the Lamia at the moment?
Yeah.
In the world,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, the one thing I actually really liked about those Exorcist
No, you'll have to tell me.
series was the fact that when the person was possessed, their eyes divided into two. I loved that.
Oh, like with an extra...
Cool. Yeah, an extra pupil.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was cool. An iris. I thought it was cool.
Oh, you mean the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the first season of that Exorcist TV show was great.
Right. I actually thought what was really cool was the attic scene in the first episode, where she was just like, when they did this really cool interpretation of being possessed, where it felt like, because you're one who ends up being Reagan, is seeing her daughter upstairs, catches her
Gina Davis.
A glimpse of her. Yeah, she catches a glimpse of her daughter upstairs in the attic, and she's backlit, and she falls forward. The girl falls forward, and it looks as if someone grabs her from behind, holds her, and pulls her back to standing.
Yeah,
that was just such a fucking cool way to show a possession. It was so cool. It was so cool.
I was really apprehensive about that TV show, but it's also not separate. It's a sequel to The Exorcist.
Yeah, it's a direct sequel to at least the first film in a way.
Because we get the original mom and everything in that movie.
Yeah.
Or she gets killed in that. She just gets her head pulled all the way around, Exorcist
I love it.
style. Nice Dutch angle there.
I don't mind a Dutch angle or two in my movies.
No, I actually noticed. I watched the first Scream last night again. Because
they use Dutch angles to fuck in that movie.
I kind of never had like copped that in a way where I was like, they're all over this fucking movie.
Yeah. Like there you go again.
She's just tired of it now. Like, fuck,
get
out of my house.
Like, fuck off. You know?
This is actually a great scene.
Yeah.
With the shadow play under the door and stuff.
Yes, it turns into hooves.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. And like just before this, she gets the book with about animal sacrifices to appease spirits.
It's kind of like, look, I could kill my cat.
Yeah.
Still a kid now. I haven't had it for that long.
I love the way the Lamia physically enters the space, and it's just like, oh, I better close the door after me.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't want anyone else coming in, you know?
See, I love that.
That is perfect.
That's literally a Nosferatu shot right there.
Yeah. That sort of creeping up the stairs, the shadow play on it. It's great.
I actually was trying to find, I can't remember his book. Werner Herzog's Nosferatu last night.
Werner Herzog's.
I couldn't find it. Baby, hang on. I couldn't find it last night, though.
Sad beige clothes for sad beige children.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
I actually would like unironically wear the shit out of those though.
Some of them are pretty good looking.
The little
I gotta say,
like the little house on the prairie or whatever. His name is Clay. Ugh. Get out of my vagina.
So like the tension of this scene, right, it's really good, you know, because you know that everything is leading obviously up to this moment where she's saying, but like, fucking love it.
That's not how shadows work, but go off though.
I love it.
But I love just the
it's a Motorola.
But it's still a flip though.
Yeah.
I love the that just the flow of the claw.
The fingers just like stretching themselves out.
Yeah,
it's
I
great.
love shit like that. Any kind of shadow play or silhouette to me, very German expressionism. See, that looked terrible. That looked
okay.
awful.
I'm not mad at it.
But look, yeah, no, I'm not dinging it. But it was literally a 1 second shot. But like, if you're gonna show us the Lamia's face,
do
make
better.
It look fucking good.
Yeah.
And see, this is another weird one where I'm like, they could have done this very practically, but it looks weirdly CGI.
Yeah, I think the how will I say it? The sort of twist of the like bed sheets, I think it was, going around her was sort of overkill. I could have been happy with her just like flinging around the room.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that poor kitty.
Now listen, look, would you kill one of your cats to save yourself from going
Absolutely
to literal hell?
Fucking not.
You would rather go to hell?
I'd rather go to hell having not killed one of my cats.
That's fucked up. You'd rather go to hell, Christian hell, and burn...
Yeah, because at least I don't add cat killer to it.
Burn... I don't think that's a sin. Cat killer.
Well,
also, if
to
this
me
is a
it
Jewish demon, Jews don't believe in hell, no?
Show her.
Don't tell her.
Oh, I did a pretty little putty cat.
I'd kill one of my dogs to save myself from going to hell.
Oh, poor cat.
Depends on how, though. I'd like make them over OD on chocolate or something, and again, in a way they could enjoy.
Oh, that poor cat.
Ew, her outfit.
Oh, I love the way she has a bit of blood on her jumper, and she's like,
ketchup. Oh, you fatty. Of course, you'd be eating.
He's just like that's why she's attracted to him. He's just constantly calling her fatty. You fatty.
Oh, she kind of likes it.
Fat
Call me
bitch.
pork queen. No, you know what? That is my new
Pork queen.
That is my new Facebook nickname in our chat. I don't actually know what my one is currently.
Because
I changed it the other day.
Pork queen. I want to go.
Yeah, but I don't want you to because you have blood on your shirt and like are like visibly disheveled.
And you're like from the south.
Also, you're fat. Yeah. You were a great big fat person, yes, sir. Oh, my name is Laura Palmer in our chat.
Am I still El Guardo?
Le Guardo.
Le Guardo. I think it's gonna be
I
okay.
would love to. Is there gonna be food there?
Look at this Sunday church school yellow dress.
She looks so good, though. I don't give a fuck. Yellow is one of those really, really underutilized colors in fashion.
I didn't think it would look good. This is sunny California at its like rich white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yellow with blonde for some reason. It always looks really, really good. I feel
rich.
Like it's yellow and green are one of those colors that I see when people wear them. I always notice them. It always stands out to me. Wow, you look like a cunt, bro.
She is judging. Look at that in that Chanel suit.
And her little chignon. Oh. But also, there's goats on their wrought iron thing. I think goats are horses. Oh, they're lions.
Oh, wow, you're
how
way off.
English.
Oh my god, look at the pears. The pears on the table with the unnecessarily massive flower pot.
And you know they're real pears too. They're not cheap.
Yeah. They were grown in sunny Mexico.
It's dirt cake, mud pie, or whatever.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, you might as well have just said shit pie or whatever. You know what though? I do actually. The mom is not actually that much of a cunt. She is initially, but then Christine opens up about her mother being an alcoholic or something like that, and then she's kind of like, you know what? I actually really appreciate your honesty, and it like kind of endears her. But it doesn't. When Christine starts stabbing the eyeball that's in her cake and like going like visibly
yes, I
like
think that would be best.
Crazy. You know, I'm like, I also don't think you should date this girl. You know that girl that's being haunted? I don't think you should date her.
Ichabod?
Fuck yeah, bro. Jewish.
Heckaba, not Ichabod.
These people are Jewish. She could not look more suspicious like that. She literally just like side-eyed. That
she
was
goes,
sign
well,
language
I don't
for
know.
a guy killed my cat. Look, she looks so pretty in this.
I gotta say, is her hair more yellow because of the dress, or is her hair just always that color?
It's always that color. That's what I'm saying. Like the blonde with yellow. It always, I don't know. It's like a.
Look at that disgustingly moldy cheese,
which
I know probably tastes fabulous, but like just, everything is just so.
But see, it's weird. I won't eat
people.
cheese that has gone.
They even have the help in the same uniform.
Like I will not eat cheese that isn't. If I have a block of cheddar and it goes a little bit moldy, I'm throwing that whole block out. I'm not just cutting it off. But I'm not.
What a waste.
But I will absolutely. It's gone moldy, Nathan. There is fungus on it, and it's been in. Okay. If I said to you, okay, here's a lollipop. By the way, there's a little bit of mold in the bottom of the bag.
What's different?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If I have a pan of bread and like 2 slices are moldy there in the middle, I'm throwing the whole pan out.
Wow.
I'm not supposed to eat that.
Damn.
Listen, I didn't order fingernails in my soup and I didn't order fucking mold on my bread. But if I ordered moldy cheese, I'll eat the fuck out of that. You know? What was I again? Pork Queen? Pork Queen 2023?
Yeah. I'm speaking to Christine, shithead. Justin Long's character just goes, "Shut up, you fat bitch! Stop talking."
You fat sudden
She
egg.
immediately just starts like slowly spreading it out. She's like, "What is you going?"
She'd know about pig knuckle.
I love the way that just completely disarms her. You know,
I love a moment like this in a movie where somebody's just like, "Oh shit, I actually kind of like you."
yeah,
We have a moment like that kind of in Ready or Not. It's actually this kind of dynamic where Annie McDowell...
is that grandmother one?
No, she's the mother character. That's Aunt
right.
Helena. Where she's kind of like, I kind of like you.
Ill manners, no ambition. Lee,
I
she's
don't
talking
trust-
about you.
Listen, I don't trust maids that still dress like maids. That's fucking weird.
Honestly, like,
Wear your own clothes. Just dress nicely.
I am expecting them to just be like, "You want me to fry that chicken?
Yeah, for real.
You, know,
it's
you
a
want me
bit
to
much.
take care of your kids?"
It's a bit much.
You know that rich white woman had that help fucking raise Justin Long's character.
Yeah.
You know,
For
Dutch
diversity.
angles.
No, I don't know. I feel like if I was this kind of rich, it's like, look, I'm going to give you a uniform budget. But, like, just dress nice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Give me a jumper with a white shirt underneath and a pant, and I'm fine.
Like, you got to dress nice when there's guests over.
This cake, though, I mean,
But
apart
also,
from
I would feel so
obviously,
uncomfortable having quote-unquote help.
yeah, right, because it just specifically with white people having it, it just has,
Or live-in help, at least. Like, I would have a
You know?
cleaner.
yeah, fair
Or, like,
enough.
if I was going to have, like, a party, I would hire, like, a caterer or something. But I couldn't have live-in.
Oh, I love
size
it.
of
Did
that
you see
fork.
the size of the fork?
Like a pitchfork, dude.
I gotta say, the cake looks really delicious.
It does. It looks like brack.
I love
or
it.
something. For our international listeners, brack is just like Irish bread, Irish fruit bread.
Yeah,
cake.
yeah.
But we call it boring brack, and you eat it around Halloween. And traditionally, there's a ring in it.
Would you, Christine?
Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm possessed. Did anybody else just get cursed?
That's a great conversation starter. You know what I mean? Let's open it up to the table here.
The mother's like, oh, yes, I did. Get up.
It was
from the
my
table.
husband's 10-inch dick when I married him.
Whoa.
Yeah, she just coughs up that fly straight up.
Oh yeah, the third ingredient in harvest pie is flies. I don't know. I would eat bugs.
I have a problem with anything with no legs or with too many legs.
Wow, fuck paraplegics, I guess. Fuck the Special
Stop!
Olympics.
Stop!
You said it. You hear that, you fucking wheelchair-bound freaks? Nathan hates you. That is so bad.
You're the one saying it!
No, you actually said it. I just clarified.
Alright, okay. I hear you.
Also, look, I don't blame the man for being like, that
Don't-
girl just had a psychotic break at our table. Oh my god.
I killed that little kitty.
You can't do that. I'm gonna call the police on you.
You're so full of shit.
Also, fuck you. Fuck you and go to hell.
We're dealing with the occult, bitch. I don't think a fucking cat would have helped.
I don't know. Chicken?
I don't know. When he fucking sold the book to her for 25 quid, he seemed pretty fucking sure about it.
Yeah, look, would you kill a cat?
No.
You're fucked up.
You said you've asked me that twice now.
No, I've asked two different questions. Killing your cat versus
Or killing a cat.
cat.
No. We're
Not just for fun.
We're all God's creatures.
Cats don't go to hell, Nathan.
Yeah, but I do, and I don't want to have that on
Cats
my
are
conscience.
of hell. Cats are demonic. I refuse to believe so. Cats have barbed penises, and cats cannot be conceived unless...
I am not making a visual part of this podcast YouTube video with a barbed penis from a cat, okay?
I will. Imagine a penis with hooks coming from the inside out. Now listen, why are you putting on fucking lipstick for? You're going to hell. Piggy.
You little pig.
You little
pig
bitch. You know, bumpkin, country bumpkin ass bitch. Look at those 3/4 length sleeves. God, I hate the 2000s. Ew, I bet she's wearing capris at some point in this movie as well. Ew. But cats are demonic, and I will refuse to listen to anything other
Stop
than that.
going
No,
on
listen.
about your barbed penis fantasies.
Okay, look, enough about the barbed penis. Do you want to know why that's there, though? Because cats need blood in order to mix with cat sperm to create a cat embryo. That's blood magic. They are not a Christian! Cats are of the devil. And look, that doesn't bother me. I mean, I'll have a cat at some point, but like, that's a blood ritual. Christine, I can't hire you. You're fat.
We're totally shitting on her, and it's not fair.
Even worse, you used to be fat, and you're just pretending you're not, piggy. Oink, oink, oink. You like that petite cochon. Which is literally what Emma calls me.
Le petit croissant.
Le petit cochon.
Oh,
It's the little piggy in French. That's what I said.
Look at that VCR kit.
When she
She's
was
trying to sell all her shit to get money.
It's 2009 when I'm going to buy your fucking VCR off you.
DVDs were already on the way in there, right?
Blu-rays were already on their way. I do love that Blu-rays never officially took over, though.
Lamia ghost bitch!
The face on her, she kind of was just like, oh.
Fisting her!
Oh my god.
Oh, look at this slapstick, like, Cartoon Network bullshit.
An
What?
anvil. Literally an anvil. Oh yeah, I just have an anvil, like, hanging up in my fucking shed. That looks terrible.
Her eyes
fuck,
went
bro.
straight into her mouth. That mouth has seen more
Casa
than
e
just dick.
Peño. Oh yeah. Coming into the Casa de Peño.
You know good and goddamn well that mouth has seen more than just a good few Lamia dicks. I mean...
Not just a long stick. We don't have pawn shops here. That's annoying to me.
No, we just have charity shops because...
We have yeah, but they don't pay you for your stuff.
I know.
I mean, we have like cash for gold and stuff. Oh, and it's so sad. She sold all of her stuff and she got like $100 or something.
Poor bitch.
Oh, but you could buy that ice cream, fatty. You fat bitch. You fat fuck.
We're
Listen,
gonna
I can
get
say that I'm
demonetized because of this.
I'm fat. I can say that. I one time got banned from Facebook for a whole day for calling somebody a faggot. And it's like, look, if I can't call somebody a faggot,
If you're not gonna call yourself a faggot,
then who can you call?
who can you call a faggot?
Oh, and it's February. Look, I get it, girl.
What? Explain that.
She just came out of January, which is like the longest month.
Yeah.
You've just been snatching this? Christina, I thought you were thin. That was our one condition.
I want you a stick or a whole tub of lard. It's one
No
or the
in
other.
between.
There's no in
Hurry
between.
I want you bigger. I want you fatter. It's like he like spikes her drink with like bread rolls or something.
Oh my god. This lends a whole new meaning to their conversations.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And like the fact that he's just like, I'm willing to buy you this session with the medium so we can go to Popeye's chicken like later
But
on.
I would prefer it be an extra large.
Will you take yourself off this diet after the medium she agrees?
Oh, Christine, just let yourself go again. I liked you better when you were thick. Look how far up that watch is on her wrist. She had that when she was fat.
Stop!
She didn't sell her nice jewellery now.
Well, the watch isn't nice to... Well, I suppose it depends on the watch.
She sold her VCR player. You can get your hair
And a
highlighted.
drill.
You can buy a 3-litre tub of ice cream.
Where are the espadrilles? I ask again, where are the espadrilles?
Dug into the ground under her hoof, bro. That's so mean. This girl is not even fat at all. They had to CGI her. They had to Photoshop her being fat earlier.
Oh my god, I love it.
She wasn't even that. Look at that.
Jesus.
Pasadena mansion. You know, look, I want overgrowth, but those plants are dead.
You know, the one thing I love is how they change. Oh, Justin is fucking off. Look at that. But look at this, man. The one thing I will say is when they introduce a whole different ethnicity, the mood goes from just normal emotional music to
the lighting changes, the music changes and shit. That's how you know you're in the presence of a Mexican person. Is when the movie just becomes a little bit more dusty and yellow. It is though. That's always that fucking joke.
And you hear there is always a Mexican, you know, sombrero band.
There's a mariachi band like right in the back and shit like that. They've got a taco truck at the front. This is awful.
I love her accent. It's just so comforting.
Guys, what's the Spanish equivalent to a weeb?
Shut the fuck up. Sean Santina.
Tortilla delicioso.
I would rather sit on the market street of Toluca selling tortillas than have to listen to the prattling of the artistic bitches of Paris.
Is that Frida?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was so mad. He didn't come home for 3 days. And you know what I did? I took 2 of those damn Aztec idols that he loves, you know. I smashed up the pieces and threw them into a boiling pot of beef stock. And I told him it was sopa azteca.
I fucking love that movie so much.
Did he like it? He loved it.
She played a taco in Sausage Party.
I love it.
Of course.
To open up the portals, we gotta be together, we gotta be careful.
In español. Por favor.
She'll allow the spirits to come into her.
Oh! You go, girl.
I'm getting good at my Spanish.
Look at that fucking house.
Also, why is it run down? She's got help.
Yeah. They act like she hasn't lived in this house for the last
does she just let
years.
it go? Like after the boy disappeared, she just let herself go and let the house go.
But it's still it's still aesthetic enough.
Yeah, it's not point to the quite so close to the point where it's just unlivable. But you know, you incessant whore.
No, would you kill a goat?
No.
What the fuck? But
I'm not going to fucking kill animals.
You eat meat, though.
Yeah, because someone else kills them.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Oh, I would. That looks like a good boy right there.
Me and Aisling agreed the other day that, if on the farmyard animal scale, cows are top tier.
Yeah.
S tier. Goats are above sheep. For some reason.
Why?
I don't know. They're cuter or something. Sheep just seem a little bit bland. Plus, goats have cool horns.
Santificado sea tu nombre. La Virgen de Guadalupe, ayúdame en este momento porque yo tengo nada.
Santa Pandemonio.
I will put my hand onto the goat and I will cut its fucking head off.
Look at how much cuter that thing is. Look, it's smiling.
A question, though.
No.
I
said no.
Is that a billy goat? Because of the goatee, do both male and female goats have the goatee, or is it just?
I mean, they're all covered in hair, but I think
no, but that's a very visible goatee. Right
it's a male goat.
Why did you check? Did you pull back the curtains and check what the plumbing was like?
Lifted up its skirt. Yeah. It's no, I can tell. It's you can tell if it's a female goat because she'll have a little bow on top of her head.
Ah, right. Also, I loved this. The fact that, she's like, get the fuck away! Get the fuck away! And she, sends them away.
But then I think this to me is the most Evil Dead scene in the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Just because of when he's like floating in the air and he's like throwing up the Baphomet sign. It's so stupid though.
Is that even a sentence? I welcome the dead into my soul.
See, certain movies like this, when it comes to hell, I feel like oh, that dude was really cute too.
You still haven't had a human chair of the week.
It's because I'm trying to see. Also, so is the palm reader. I don't know. I think the dad from the start is really, really cute though.
There's more than just the one spirit with us. There's a lot of spirits with.
You know, a human chair. You know, we'll save human chair of the week until the end. Just in case somebody else pops up.
Love the laughs. It's great.
It is like Sam Raimi always has like on any of his like demonic shit. Always just seems so like gleefully, like it's like fun for them. You know?
I keep imagining.
She has a fountain in her house.
I keep imagining like the way those curtains just sort of flopped. I can just imagine the ghosts running from one to the next, just be like like demons or demonic shit in Sam Raimi movies. They're just kind of pests. Mm. Are they? There's someone who lingers by the door.
That looks terrible.
Look at this fucking insidious shit right here.
Okay.
I don't mind it so much. It's random. It's slapstick horror. Why not?
Again, like all the shitty shit in this is in it for like 2 seconds.
Oh. Is he? Oh, this is very Sam Raimi, this shot. This sort of like...
The jump cuts. Yeah. Or they're like the really quick cuts.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm really torn between this guy here and the dad from the start.
Well, make up your fucking mind.
I don't know. We'll do it at the very end.
Fucking...
I don't know if there's going to be any more male characters introduced. I'm pretty sure there won't be. You know what? Once this guy gets solid white eyes and starts levitating, that might push me over the edge. I'm not even joking. I literally said that to Lena yesterday. A guy with a solid white glass eye, it like bumps him up. Like a guy with one eye, you could either go solid white glass eye or eye patch.
Fair.
It's hot as fuck. Ooh, and a peg leg. And a hook hand. And a wooden ship.
God, he was so extra there, wasn't he? I love how even the goat is like, the fuck is going on here?
Shut the fuck up.
You little baby, you little fat bitch. Tubalard.
Oh, this poor woman. We're literally just picking on her. Whatever, fatty.
I gotta love the setup, though. I think it's great.
It is. It's just, I don't know. It seems...
There's Sam Raimi.
Yeah, this is literally... It's literally...
There you go. You got your white eyes.
Up and she's... and she's, like, licking around and stuff.
Mm.
But they give her, like, amber eyes. Like, big circle lens amber eyes. Like, in a sec. Now let's kill her.
Oh,
that's creepy as fuck. Like she's got the goat eye.
And she's got Ganesh's teeth.
The soul of Christine Brown. We will feast upon it. Shut up. I don't feel like you should say the word manager to a demon. I don't feel like you should be talking about work.
Damn.
Oh. I love that.
Yeah. I have to try and... Oh, that's what it was.
So good, bro.
You black-hearted heart.
Oh no, this guy, I love it. It's just the little hand movements and shit that he does when he's up in the air. It looks so good. Oh, he doesn't get solid white eyes. That's annoying. Whatever. It's the Mexican dad from the start.
It is very Sam Raimi, this. But I love it, though.
Again, it's like the demons in this, like, yeah, they're like evil and will fuck you up, but they're also just kind of like mischievous and like
little shits.
Yeah, they're just kind of little annoyances, you know.
It's great. I love this sort of dancing devil thing.
That also looks pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's true. But she's
oh my god, dude!
I love it.
This poor girl.
We don't want your cat, you dirty pork queen. Now, what the fuck is she saying? Like, that makes it something like the thing is under her power.
I'm going to pick up my fucking chancla and fuck you up! Oh, but see, now it's in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Right onto the broken glass, vodka, and fire.
It's like, you know, it's not currently on fire, but these were on fire a second ago. This is hot metal, bro. Do I have to pay her if she's dead?
I was just thinking that. I was literally just thinking that.
She didn't ask for cash up front, yeah.
Oh. She didn't, you know, sign a check. Can I still rescind it?
No, bro, they didn't have IBANs back then. So I'm gonna go. I mean,
she just slowly starts backing out, being like, "I'll just take my $2,000." She's dead. She has passed on. Come on, Sean Santina. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. The one thing I love about it is when she walks out, she's like, isn't it so interesting that on the last night of her life, she exacted her vengeance and shit, and I'm free. Click. Okay. She did.
I don't know if that's what that is, though. I mean, she literally died. Like, I don't think I would read it into that. I think if she was still alive, I would look at it as, like, a victory.
Yeah. Well, sorry if I didn't fucking know this shit, bro.
Read a fucking book, bitch.
Fucking fat cunt.
What, they don't have a cult library? Is out in fucking Haystack? Fucking Tennessee or wherever the fuck you're from?
Haystack, Tennessee, bitch. Oh, I love it. You know, here's
25 more grand than this.
This is also one thing that irked me. I was like, okay, why the absolute ever living fuck didn't you do that in the first place?
Or why didn't you label it?
Like, she gets a goddamn envelope, sticks it in, and like, the button was given to you, now you can give it to someone.
Like, I don't feel like that. Yeah, you should have told me that from the jump, you freak.
Like, quite literally, he told her, before this, right? He told her, I'm going to read your palm.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm going to read your palm. I'm going to tell you to kill your cat. And then I'm going to tell you to cough up $5 million to get a medium and a seance. But hey, listen, this one is for free. You know?
Also, just do your own fucking research, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, a Google search is usually what helps a lot of people.
Now, see, look, this is the kind of thing. I don't think this is the kind of thing you just leave lying around in your fucking car.
No.
Like, you have this labeled, or you keep it in your hand, or something.
Oh, I'd never depart from it.
I do love that. She's like almost at peak goat level. She has the.
Yeah.
I know.
You
right?
will burn in hell. Where did he go?
Bye.
He just disappeared into the woods.
Of the woods, yeah.
Yeah, she's like almost like peak Lamia transformation.
To the side.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me like that, Christine.
Don't. I want you to eat
yeah.
15 chocolate bars as a result of that.
What you big? What you fat?
When you're ready, drink a gallon of milk. Ew, she just kissed Justin Long.
I know. That's the thing. He's not even ugly or anything. It's just that it's Justin Long. Like, ugh. Get off me.
Give it to.
I do like that she does have like a redeeming moment as well, though, where like she's gonna go give it to Stu, and then she's kind of like, oh, I can't do that. I don't know. I figure maybe like you go to prison and find like the worst rapist, pedophile, serial killer,
yeah,
or something like that, and like here's a gift.
And look, there's the hot version of Ugly Betty. Look at that.
It's literally just Ugly Betty without braces.
Yeah. Bitch.
Damn,
Amelia.
bro. You know what? I can tell you used to be fat. I don't know. I feel like you give it to somebody who deserves to go to hell, not somebody who's about to die.
Yeah. It's one of those conundrums where you're looking at going like, do they truly deserve it or don't they?
You know what? You pose yourself. It's what's that movie? What's that movie about the chick that like baits dudes into raping her?
Oh, yeah.
Promising Young Woman.
Uh-huh.
You have a situation like that, and whoever comes to pick you up, you give it to them.
Yeah. I also love this interaction.
They used to molest kids when they were younger. She didn't know that.
Oh, Kobe, he's just like, it just goes like, wow, that looks great. I don't think I could finish it. Oh, you're just like, oh, great. Bless your heart. Bless your cotton socks.
Bless your heart. Eating again, Christine.
This is part of her punishment. She was just like, I've got to do this now.
I guess I'm going to hell. I guess I got to fuck anyway.
Oh, look at the disdain in those eyes. I need to give you something, Stu.
I mean, but also, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, maybe give it to your worst enemy or something like that.
I'd give it to you.
That's fine. I just wouldn't open it. Give me shit anyway.
It doesn't matter. You took it willingly. You'd go to hell in 3 days.
But you won't kill a cat.
Oh,
okay, I just kill.
You're an
your
evil
cats.
person.
I just kill your cats.
Yeah, but we very much saw that didn't work. You just threw the cat back up in her face.
I'm gonna throw this away and give it to somebody.
I'm gonna do that.
What?
I'm gonna put a button into an envelope and get someone to willingly take it. And I'm gonna video it.
Okay, freak.
Just for the pod. Just for the Instagram. Why not?
You know what? I want to know if you will. I would like to see it happen.
I'm gonna do it.
But it can't be somebody you know.
Well, that's really hard to do. Okay. All right.
Super Value. You gotta go up to Super Value and give it to some random lady.
We'll see. I'll do it.
But you gotta leave like our at on it. Like, you gotta leave, like, the podcast name on it,
yeah. A giant of industry.
Oh my god. Sally Kreshok. Sorry, that was the other name on the page.
Okay.
Why are you still here? You haven't paid me anything yet.
So this is the third night. This is the last night, because, like, dawn tomorrow, it takes her.
Yeah. I also really like this last scene. Is that a... No, I thought it was a face hugger in the background in that book. It's a snake.
I thought it was too.
A snake. You can give it to... This is what you should have told me the first fucking day when I went to that funeral home.
Right.
I could have shoved it in that bitch's formaldehyde-filled mouth. Okay. That was so dumb. Look, I really could do without, like, the, like, overly ambitious CG shit in this.
But again, it's slapstick horror.
But it's dumb.
But that's the point of the movie.
No, it's, like, distractingly dumb. You know, if it was a bad practical, I'd be all over it.
The one thing I will say is even this, like, napkin trying to get in her mouth is great.
Speaking of facehuggers.
What?
Oh my god, that makes me want to throw up. Her hair is in her mouth too. Ew!
It tries to escape. I love it.
I don't think I've ever seen...
Look at that cemetery.
That's
Oakwood
gorgeous.
Cemeteries. This is... Look at that background.
That's so CG. Though,
I love
real.
it.
You know, that looks great though. I love that.
I love it.
Like, that's super stylized, you know, but like...
I'm gonna be honest.
Not even
with
a
you.
second name, just Ganush.
Do you think they would honestly afford that?
What?
That grave in that cemetery?
No, this bitch was in debt already.
Come here,
also,
you little
that looks
fuck.
like mince. But also, how easy do you think it would be for little old Miss Pork Queen to just dig up a grave?
She probably worked out. She
In the
goes to
rain.
Pilates.
In the rain. No, you know, somebody said Pilates and she said, ooh, that sounds good. This girl's
How does that taste?
Fat, you know?
Oh.
If she got caught doing this, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's always the same side as well. This woman's going to have no hair on the side of her head.
That's the last of my hair you're getting.
Nice. That's an Evil Dead shot.
Yeah.
Also, she's not wearing a bra. I can tell because I can see her nips.
Whoppa! I love it. It's everything I want it to be.
Yeah, that's cool.
Goodbye.
Also, the ADHD, OCD in my mind would absolutely just be double, triple, quadruple checking that the button was in that envelope.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what a dummy. It's very poltergeist.
All the formaldehyde is, like, acted as a preserving agent.
That's exactly what it's for, though.
And, like, she's just neutrally buoyant now.
Well, yeah, most of the time when you're dying under weird circumstances, they,
Whoppa!
Like, most,
she would have drowned!
Most corpses for stuff like that are hollow.
Yeah, because all the entrails are taken out, right?
Yeah, well, most... Okay,
we still do the whole mummification thing in a more kind of...
It depends.
Less ritualistic way, but more for...
It depends, kind of. It's more just about, like, making sure...
Because we shit ourselves when we die.
Uh-huh.
Because we shit ourselves when we die.
That's why when you're in hospice, they starve you and dehydrate you if they know you're going to die in a day or two.
Mm.
But, yeah, for shit like that, you're kind of, it's kind of just the shell. They kind of just make sure the outside looks good.
We must find the book, brew the potion, and suck the lies out of all the children in Salem before sunrise.
Yeah, Yeah.
Otherwise, it's curtains.
Look at that. Look
We're
at that.
dust.
Oh, okay.
We evaporate.
That actually was kind of a cool.
We cease to exist. Dost thou comprehend?
I still haven't watched that second one yet.
Neither have I, and I fucking won't.
I don't need to.
I don't need to. It's really not on my bucket list.
No.
Also, I'm down for doing a retrospective of that film.
Focus Pocus.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, it is a Halloween movie.
It's, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a weird I feel like we're almost not even commenting on this movie at points. You know, Hocus Pocus is like not even a horror movie to me. Like, it's a Halloween movie. I love that.
Yes.
She is so short. That's how you dress when you just look at that. A gladiator sandal. It is 2009 and you don't have to tell me.
This is a good Christian woman.
This is a good ending, though.
You know that this woman is a virgin.
Aww.
Look at that bitch.
Aw, she's happy. But also,
she's happy.
This ending to me, that lady looks like Michael Jackson. This ending to me is so like, oh my god.
Also, white chicks, am I right?
For real though.
Oh, you almost kind of feel bad that like he felt like he's there, he's waiting. Oh my god! As she turns down the Popeyes chicken.
No, I'm never eating again.
Oh, I want this new car.
I thought you were poor. Like, what the fuck? She just sold all of her stuff and then gave like, she's got to show up and just. That doesn't matter to me. We're closed.
Fucking cares.
Also, why are you closed? It's like 10 a.m.
Not open yet, maybe.
She's gonna show up wearing that brand new coat, and he's gonna be like, you know, you still owe me like $2.5 grand. Like, where did you get this fucking like 80 quid? What did she do with her old coat? It's not even that nice. So I almost went to hell,
but we're good now.
You just watch. Are they on platform 13 or 14?
I don't know. They're in the middle. So
I know, but I want to see what side she falls on, because, you know, 13.
Why are you Oh, she's on 13. Yeah, I can see the 3.
I know, but 14 is on that side as well. Does she fall that side or the other side? I'm pretty sure she falls to the side on 13 side, because that train is also there when the train goes over top of her. So they're making up and making out with Justin Long. Ugh. He's got a cool scar on his forehead.
Is he?
It's right in between his. Oh no, it might be 14, because she stumbles backwards.
She immediately just like, no, you take it, you have it.
It's so much. No, that's for you. It's so much worse because she thinks she got away with it.
Oh, because it's his coin collection. Oh, she falls onto 14. It is, it's
14. That's kind of annoying. I feel like that's kind of a wasted opportunity. See, that shot looked weirdly CG as well.
Yeah.
Don't try and help me or anything. But this last shot of her getting sucked into hell is so like traumatic or something.
Yeah.
Like, look at it. It's when her face shrivels up and her eyeballs dry out.
Yeah.
That makes me just like, oh shit.
I love the way she's grabbed by so many hands that she's like, she can't physically move.
Oh my god, look at the face! Damn, dude.
That's what happened to that little kid.
Exactly. That's what, like, yeah, again, like, watching this in retrospect, it's like, we know that, like, that's, yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck was it to do with this button?
Oh, I love it.
Damn, dude. That was fucking great.
Damn.
I mean,
damn,
like,
Daniel.
Damned. Yeah, I think we, like, kind of knew. But, yeah, dude, I fucking loved this movie.
It's such a... You could watch this in the background of shit. It's just a good movie to have on, you know?
For real.
I gotta say.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
So, next week.
Dilip Rail. I don't know. What the fuck's next week?
It's the Valentine's Day.
Oh, it is.
Mrs. Valentine.
Okay, so we're going
Ghost at Seance.
Murders at Death Feast. So, okay.
Voice of Lamia.
So we're gonna put it up to you guys for a vote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You had 2 of them, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you had 2 Valentine's movies.
Yeah, but I feel like those are kind of the 2.
Oh yeah,
Like, do you have?
those are the ones.
Do you have another?
I ain't got shit.
Okay. So your choices this week are Valentine 1999, I believe. Kind of another offshoot of Scream, just another masked killer.
That's got Angel in it, doesn't it?
Yes, and Denise Richards. And Marnie Shelton. That's her fucking name. That's who plays Dr. Block.
Oh,
And who plays Judy Hicks.
Uh-huh.
And a bunch of other people in it. It's actually a lot of fun. Or the My Bloody Valentine remake. Because those are the only 2 movies I can think of that have anything to do with Valentine's
So
Day.
it's going to be Valentine's. We're going to leave it up to you to vote. And it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm good with either one.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time.
That guy's name is So Hugh. His name was So Hugh.
The fuck up.
Jennifer Cram.
You've been listening to
They're Here podcast.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave us any comments below.
Oh, no, stop. Human Chair of the Week. Get it up. Get it up. We almost forgot.
Yeah, okay, right. I'm guessing...
He was in this movie for maybe 2 seconds. Though.
I'm guessing it's the guy, the dad at the beginning.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well...
From context clues, I'm going to guess that your name is Alejandro and you could fuck me.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram for some daily updated content. And, yeah.
Generalized race-based humor. I guess.
You fat pig. You fat bitch.
I would say that I'm also a pig.
You pork queen.
Oh, yeah.